Hi, thank you for joining me. Today we are doing a Lebanese potato and eggs. And of course, right now I'm starting with the coconut oil, but you can use whatever oil you want. And now, excuse me, gosh. And now the oil's hot and everything, so I'm going to get the onion in. Okay, now it's ready for it all to be put in. And now that's just going to cook for about 10-15 minutes till it browns, or even just to the point that you're of your liking. You don't have to cook it till it's brown, but just till it kind of changes color if you want. And now that's cooked, and for me personally, I like it to cook till it's a little brown, so now that's ready. And also, you don't even have to add onion if you don't like it, or you can even add it raw if you prefer raw onion as well. And I'm trying to keep the oil in the pan and just get the onion itself out. Because now I need the oil for the potatoes. And this is the first cup of potatoes. It's actually one potato I used, but it was just pretty big, so it took a couple cups. But you can use up to however many potatoes you think you'll need, depending on however many you're feeding. And now those potatoes are cooked good, so I'm adding the onion back in the pan, because now we're going to start to cook everything together. And I'm just turning that down a little bit so it don't burn. Now I have my bowl for my eggs. And I'm doing 3 eggs, but you can even do up to 5 eggs, depending on if you use the yolk or not. But that part's up to you, depending on however much you need. And this is the second egg. And I'll put the exact amount and everything in the description, but you can also still determine for yourself how much you'll need. And now I had to go rinse my hands, but when I get back, I will put spices in. But, okay, this is the garlic powder. And I'm putting it in both the potatoes and the eggs. And this is oregano. And I'm putting it in the potatoes and the eggs as well. But if you don't like oregano, then you don't have to add it. And some paprika. And I also put that in the potatoes and in the eggs. And now I just need to scramble up the eggs really good. And I'm going to stir the seasonings up in the potato and onion. And now I'm going to take the egg mixture and pour it all over the potatoes, just like you would do with rice and eggs. And then I'm just going to, when I get back, I had to put that in the sink. I will just move that around a little bit, but then I'm going to let it sit and cook. Now, time to stir it all in. I'm just doing this part just to make sure it all gets mixed in together. But then I'll let the eggs have time to sit and cook. Because I don't want it to become like an omelet. I want it to be scrambled eggs. Although I guess you could, if you want it to be like a potato omelet, you could let it do that. But with this recipe, the point of it is to be like scrambled egg and potato. With onion, of course. See, now you can see the eggs have been cooking a little. But it still needs to cook a little more, so I'm going to let it sit a few minutes. And I'm turning the heat back up because it just needs more heat added. And now I'm getting my plate ready because in just a few more minutes it'll be ready to, because it don't take the eggs long, especially since I turned the heat up. And just scrambling that all in together. And this was delicious, by the way. And for me personally, I'm adding more salt. But if you don't want more salt, then don't add more salt. And I'm just putting the spices away while I'm waiting a few minutes. And it looks pretty done to me now, so. And I'm turning the burner off. And grabbing my plate and putting some on. And just getting that off the burner. There you go. Hope you give it a try. Thanks.